both hands. Understand the nature of man is to react when acted upon. I'm back on the barnstorm. I've mastered the art form. Now after the piece, the resistance, increase pressure with every measure.
I fell in love with hip hop probably about 86, 87. Hearing Lottie Dottie, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions. When I first heard that, my philosophy, like Boogie Down Productions, it like changed my whole life. I stopped touring in 2004. Like before then, I was gone all year, every year. And even after I won the Grammy, it was always like an emptiness of like what I'm supposed to be doing.
When I'm stuck,
The song that I actually produced with Sister Hannah, Forever Have Faith in You. It's about when there's times where you have nowhere to turn and you fail so many times and you just keep getting kicked when you're down, and but through all of that stuff, God is still gonna be there for you, and you're gonna always have faith in God's word and in what God can do for you. And that song spoke to me, because of what I went through with my son.
for you are the only one who can ease my suffering. This I know is true. I will forever have faith in you. And I'm all alone. Your words are the light that guide me on. And I won't drown, 'cause you're there to pull me back to shore. Whenever I feel down, you throw my troubles out the door.
A lot of people will blame God for the loss of their child, and well, where was God? I've had people ask me that, literally, like, well, where was God when your son was sick? And I would be like, right there with us. Right there with us. He ain't go nowhere. And music has always been my medicine. When I'm sad, music heals me. I'm doing what God intended me to do. It's a blessing, and that's worth more than any platinum album or any Grammy or anything to me. I've had people in the industry tell me not to even mention God in certain rhymes. That's not what it's about with me. It's all about INC with me.
The chosen administration and all demonstrating in Christ we may stumble but never fall.
Eduardo, he knows what time it is. He knows that music is another key to moving people spiritually. And I'm just really happy that he's really behind it and he's really pushing it.
One with the true God, one with the Son, one with the church administration, God's will be done. One in the same frame of mind, my thoughts align.
God appointed that. So if I'm defending the church, I'm defending the administration and the executive minister.
The plan that God made, the path that Christ paved, and the one who they chose to lead us in these last days. One with the chosen.
I'm thankful to have a facility to come to and to be able to record and to write. I'm thankful to have all of that, because when I come home to them and they ask me, Dad, what'd you do today? And I tell them, I wrote for the church. I work at the office for the church. And that's something that I can be proud of, and I can, they can be proud of that, and say, wow, my dad, writes for everybody. He even writes for God. Brother Eduardo, thank you for the music. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your compassion, and thank you for just loving music and understanding what music can do to change people inside out. Thank you, brother.
We're never turning away. We stand firm, always keeping the faith, and we will always be united with the administration.